Good evening, everyone. It's your girl, J9E. I want to talk about a few things, some, some contradictions. I just want to go over a few points that are shoveled out a lot in the manosphere, red pill sector, or whatever you want to call it. Like, I'm going to read them. They're almost going to kind of read as questions because they're statements. They're actually statements that are constantly reiterated, basically. So, and then we're gonna watch a little bit of this. What's this? Psychotherapist gives his opinion on the red pill movement because I kind of like the beginning of this. Well, actually, I like the whole video, but we're just gonna watch a little bit of that. Uh, it kind of gives me this feeling of there could be a layer being pulled off of this whole BS that is the manosphere, the red pill, the this whole entire thing because that also runs into the divestors. It runs into all of that because it's all one created the other. I won't say which one created what, but one is happening because of the other and vice versa is the other one is becoming more aggressive because of that one now, and it's just like a one upping. They're basically one upping, and you can tell they're actually saying the same things. Like Cynthia G used to get, it was like this thing I thought it was hilarious. Cynthia G calling people dusties, and then all the girls started calling them dusties. All the divestors sites, they all call them dusties. Are you a dusty when you call into the show? Are you a dusty? And then the guys started saying dusties. And so now it's both of them are saying dusties. It's like they can't even be creative enough to come up with their own shit. But but whatever. Whatever, baby. Whatever. So but here, we're just gonna get right into it. So, Mr. Red Pill. Single mothers, okay. So in the red pill space, men say, you know, men shouldn't date single mothers. Shouldn't date single mothers. It's a very, very big talking point. Um, and then the women's response, of course, is, well, we're only single mothers because, men gone. The man left. He abandoned his family, abandoned his children, and all of that, which is all absolutely serious, obviously true, right? So, um, the men's response is, women should choose better. They should learn how to vet better. They pick the Pookies and the Ray Rays. This is the response. Women need to vet better. They need to choose better. You need to stop choosing bums to have babies and having babies by bums. Got it. Right? That sounds okay. I could take that. I mean, I did notice that none of the blame got put on the people, the cowards who ran off. Okay. 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 But the one point is correct. You just decided to leave out the other. All right. Petty, but still, I mean, accurate, just missing a point, right? Now, the contradiction comes in at women need to choose better, right? They need to vet better. You picking the wrong guy. You picking these dudes who don't have this and ain't got that, da 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 da. So then on the opposite side of that is the men are complaining because women are choosing are being too picky. The women are aiming too high. Their standards have gotten too high. Explain that for me. Explain for me, please. I'll wait. Women need to choose better. Ain't that just like a woman to take some instructions and go and do what you told her to do? Okay, you know what? You're right. I need to choose better. So she does. And when she does, here come this man. Your standards is too high. You want better than you deserve. You wonder. Okay. I'm not gonna dwell in it. We're just gonna move on to the next one. All right. So men, apparently, to hear the red pill space people talk. Men are tired of being used for money. Completely understandable. I get it. I get it. That sucks. And getting money is the primary goal of women, according to you. Correct? Is that correct? That's correct, because that's what you've been saying constantly, as much as humanly possible, shoveling it down anybody's throat who will listen. Now, so with that, you know, men are tired of spending their money on women, being used for their money. And if you're a modern woman, it's a modern woman. What the fuck is that? Okay. Modern woman, if you're a modern woman, as they say, you know, you are God, it's so hard to get from the one to the other because the contradiction that they're canceling each other out. These two things are canceling each other out. So it's even hard to say it all in one paragraph. Men are tired of being used for money, and that is the primary goal of women. Correct? Is that right? Right? That's what you say. So that must be it. But also, women are too focused on getting the bag, and men don't care about a woman's money. If you don't want to spend your money on a woman anymore, which is what you say, if you say, I'm not paying for no dates, she want to be modern, she can pay. If she pays, you have a problem because she's trying to run you. She's not feminine. She's all these things. You want a prenup. I think that prenups are great. But you want a prenup with a woman. You meet a woman and she has a bag. She's getting the bag. Okay? She is chasing that paper, baby. Here you come. Your paper is a little bit lower than her paper. Your stack is just a little bit lower than her stack. And you start kicking up shit and grits because your ego is feeling a little bit touched. You're feeling like a little bit less of a man, understandably, because clearly you are if these are the types of thoughts you're having. So you say, I want a woman to stay home. I want a wife in the house and a family and take care of the kids. You ain't supposed to be out there. Don't nobody care about their money and da 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 da. But you also want a prenup. So the mission is to have her depend on you completely, so that she relies on you so much, just so that when you can hover that shit over her head, that when you go, so do all of your resources. When you walked up to her, she had more resources than you petty son of a bitch. Now, I'm sorry, but I can't. I listen to a lot of people on in this space and in the YouTube thing, and it's a lot of people who are trying to help. They're trying to, they have like kind of peaceful thoughts about this. Like me, in my mind, you just look fucking gross, dog. Like you look disgusting as a human. You look icky. You look gross. You look sad. You look sick. You look like that little nigga in the back of the classroom that nobody wanted to fuck with. Everybody wanted to pull his tag. You had the tag still stuck on your fucking shirt. Your shoestrings was pulled too motherfucking tight, and you know they were. I know Fitz. Well, I mean, I know Amru's shoestrings was pulled fucking tight. He looks like he would still be wearing some tight ass fucking shoestrings. He still look like it. Like you can look in his eyes. I see it. I can see it in his eyes. The fact, like, how weak do you have to be to not to you can't even identify a like a I don't even want to say, and I'm tired of these people using the word nerd and geek. These are not nerds, geek. I know nerds and fucking geeks. First of all, a nerd and a geek is smart. They're smart. These things are not that. So they are not nerds and geeks. No. Don't put those types of people in there. Don't do that. No, you are not a fucking nerd, sir. You're an incel. You're a person who sits in their fucking house. Something is wrong with you socially. You cannot get along with other people, have regular conversation with people on a social level. You cannot do it because of you are intimidated, right? And instead of dealing with that and working through that like a normal human would, I want to be better with this, so I'm going to work on it. You actually point your finger at someone else and speak in the most aggressive way. I'm sorry, that shit is unforgivable for me. And that's just what it is. It's unforgivable. I can't. I just can't. I can't with you, sir. And all of you, sirs. I'm gonna hit this last contradiction. Okay. So modern women want to be trophy wives. I just heard this today. Y'all just say any fucking thing. Modern women want to be trophy wives. Now make that make fucking sense. I don't even gotta read the contradictive statement to that. I don't even have to read it. That in itself is a contradiction. Modern women want to be trophy wives. Trophy wives. How can you be a modern woman and be a I'm confused. You have confused me, sir. You are dumb as nails. You will say any fucking thing. And I'm tired of you talking. Like, stop fucking talking. Like, modern women want to be trophy wives. Then they're not modern women. They're not modern women then. A modern woman is a woman who doesn't do the tradition. She doesn't work in the home. She doesn't like. She's not a housewife. She's the roles are, it's like different roles, the transition roles. Like this, it's not. That's not a modern woman is a completely different thing. Like there were trophy wives who were the completely traditional wives. Those were trophy wives. They would wake up in the morning, get all dressed up, so that when their husband woke up, they would be all in full clothes, clean up. They would be vacuuming their house in heels and shit. These are trophy wives. And that's that traditional shit y'all be talking about. Very, very, very Caucasian. Okay? But whatever, sir. Whatever. So, modern women want to be trophy wives, right? But modern women want to be bosses, right? So, basically, modern women are just, you're just going to say modern women are just women, period. So all women are just modern women because I guess we're in modern times, which, okay, makes sense. Modern man, modern woman, modern dog. Okay. Moving on. Let's watch a little bit of this video. Let's just get into a little bit of this, and I'm gonna click this thing right on off. It's gonna be a short one, y'all.
To do with their relationship with the father, it's the father's relationship with the children. That the woman is now being very protective over the kid's life, and she sees that the man is not being the father that she wanted. Too many red pill alpha guru types take advantage of attachment issues to score cash from wounded men and encourage them to embrace their attachment wounds even further. It turns into a cult of people convinced their wounds are sacred truths.
Man, I catch a lot of flack because people come in at me and say, that's not what red pill's about. And
yes, it is. That sounds absolutely accurate. It sounds absolutely accurate. You can't say that I'm just pissed because this woman rejected me. So you say we're pissed as men because you women are always rejecting us. Because if you just say I got rejected, you look like a weak little bitch. So what you do is you make it general so that it counts every fucking body. You're not slick, boss. You're not slick. You're not slick. I'm gonna point this thing out one more time and then I'm gonna just go. You guys have to be noticing this. As black people, please be noticing this. It's like we can't be given a break. We can't be given a break. We must be assaulted on all fronts at all times. And you notice that right now we're not being assaulted by anyone else. We're not being assaulted by anyone else at this very moment. So what do we choose to do in the moment? Assault each other. Because we have to be assaulted at all times. If no one else is paying any attention to us to assault us, we're going to do it ourselves. That victim mentality ain't no joke. That shit is real. That shit is real. Like, it is looking very, very rational, in the like I'm kind of just want to hang out in the caucasity of it all at this point. Like I just it just feels way more peaceful over there. Like this shit is not cute. This is not cute. Don't nobody want to be a part of this plantation chasing y'all doing. This is just let it go. Let it go. Ugh, that's it. Uh like, subscribe, hit the notification bell button, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.